Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about a quote that I found a while back when I was a young reader, just starting out in the world. And when you're in high school and you start dreaming about your future house and you create a Pinterest board and none of it actually goes together, and so you wonder how on earth you're actually going to get it all in the same house. But then you figure when you're an adult, maybe you'll know things better. And the fact of the matter is, as an adult, I still don't know anything better. The one thing that I do know is that I very much agree with this quote that I found, which is, "A room without books is a body without a soul." As you can see, I love books. I need them. I put them everywhere, and I don't know what to do if they don't all fit on my bookshelf, which is how you get things like that. But books. I was talking with a friend earlier today, and we both had a moment of collective understanding of how books can impact us and impact people and impact each other. And she is one of those people who she'll read a book, analyze it, annotate it, put her own notes in there, and then she has a friend who she'll give that book to, and he'll read it. He'll document his own journey through the pages. And then they'll sit down and talk about it. They'll talk about how she really connected with this line and he really connected with that one. And they connect together over the book, over this shared book that they both wrote in and both claimed as their own in the one way that you can only ever do with books. And I think it's safe to say that every time we pick up a book, there's always the chance that it won't be the right time. And it won't be the right time for us to read that book, that it won't be the right time for that book to find us in our journey, that it won't be exactly the right moment to reread it or to share it with somebody else. Because I know for a fact that even the books I'm the most evangelical about, to quote John Green, even the books that I'm most evangelical about, I still hold on to as if they're my most precious possessions, because they found me right when I needed them. And that's the funny thing for me about reading, is I haven't read one of those books a second time. My close dear friends of a book that found me exactly when I needed it, that I binged in 10 hours over a Texas road trip. I haven't reread it, and I've owned it for the past, I don't even know how many years. But it found me in the way that books do. In this case, by a friend leading me to her closet and saying, "Hey, I have a book you'll like," handing it to me, and when I asked her how on earth I was ever going to get it back to her, she said, "Don't worry about it, just keep it, or hand it off to someone else." And that book got me through some of the hardest years of my life. It's one of the few books that I could not leave home when I went to college, because to not bring it was to leave a part of my soul behind. So books, they're a unique kind of magic, and we all already knew that. But I think sometimes it's good to just remember that and reflect on that, and to keep in mind that the last thing we ever want is to have a body without a soul. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.